Hey everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Alan Wake. This is your host, Callan Hale, and welcome my fellow aficionados of horror. Those who enjoy the macabre and fiendish. It is Terrifying Thursday. We are picking up right where we left off, so if you are enjoying this, sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, grab your favorite snack, turn out those lights, close those blinds, throw in those headphones, and let's get into the action, shall we? At the end of today's episode, we will be going through the transcripts we've found. We're still making our way through the garden. Just keeping an eye out for... We're out of flares. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold. You get 3 pills in the evening. Okay, that was a bit of a tough one. Those guys were kicking my ass. Okay, looks like... Oh! Almost jumped off the cliff. Inherently bad. Is that a flare gun? Yes. Okay. The light is back that way. It looks like this is the way we have to go. Okay, we can go up there. Oh, nice manuscript page. As always, I'll be reading these manuscript pages at the end of Terrifying Thursday, which is this episode. Reload. Whoa! Where's the light out? Lights out. I don't have any batteries left. I have one flare for the flare gun. And there are a lot of birds. Under the light. Okay. This darkness is on me. I saw markings over there, though. Those markings typically mean we're close to something. Markings. Right before they jump me. Are there more of them? Yes. Possibly some more flares. Flare gun ammo. Flare gun ammo. If I get desperate with those birds, we're going to flare gun them. Flare, flare. Thermos. More shotgun ammo. Let's see what's over here. Manuscript page. Excuse me.
Ow! I'm alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it, don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
First thing,
I'm on it!
switching to the old shotgun.
Hang on now! Hey, found a corner!
That's the plan. Ooh, that one was tense. These guys are coming at me left, right, and center.
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon, sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
That darkness is on us. Like, it is just...
Crazy, but that's fine.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest...
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
I know. Listen, I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
Again with the car accident.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Okay.
I lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Come on, controller. Okay, so I can't go that way.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, Ed, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Ed, what a
Whoa. Okay. Do not fall off cliffs.
Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Ed, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Well, it's going to turn into a disaster because I don't have any weapons or any means of defense except run. Generator, generator, generator. Come on. Alright. At least I got a manuscript page out of it. Just gotta keep moving. Okay.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
How do I turn the light on?
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Manuscript page. Jenny. Old Jenny, but still a Jenny. Oh.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in... Alright, I think when we get to our next checkpoint, that is where we will wrap the episode. But I want to see... Maybe there's something around here. I have no extra batteries. Is haul ass. Get into the light. Get into the light. Okay.
Driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Okay, lights, batteries. Heavy duty flashlight. Very nice.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Okay. And that will be our checkpoint. Oh no, this is our checkpoint. So this is where we're going to wrap the episode, folks. As always for Terrifying Thursday, we're going to go through our manuscripts. I don't think we have any missing from episode 3. Episode 4.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry credit, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. "Hey, Hartman, where's Al?" Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder. Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between. I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate. Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver. Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure. Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. "Sleep well, Alan," Hartman whispered with a smile. "Let me take care of you." He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion. but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest. When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Okay, that is where we are going to wrap this episode up, folks. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. So let's share with your friends on social media. Let them know what we're doing on over here. Working on reaching 200 subs so we can do a giveaway of some sort. And once we reach that, we'll be doing a giveaway probably every 200, I think. Or any major milestone I figure out. But as always, thank you for tuning in for this terrifying Thursday. I've been your host, Callan Hale. Myself and Mr. Wick will be back next Wednesday to continue the adventure and see where it leads us. And as always, please make sure to hydrate, medicate if you have to, eat some good food, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and don't let your dreams just be dreams this year. Make your dreams a reality. I believe in you. I know others do as well. If you enjoyed this, please check out our other series on the channel. System Shock, Arkham Origins are Monday through Friday. On Saturday and Sundays, we will be bringing back Layers of Fear. And on Saturday, restarting the Batman Telltale series. Each individual episode will be one episode on the channel. That so probably be about 2.5 hour episodes. That then I'll go and break down into individual chapters of that episode, eventually in editing. But until next time, folks, I will see you all, and I'd like to thank everybody for joining me on this journey. Bye.